Hello, I'm Taila Gouge. I'm a 16-year-old singer-songwriter. This song of mine is called Bullet from My Gun. Fingers are shaking as I pulled out the gun. Wrapped them around the trigger. Shot went off, but I didn't run. Stood over his body and I gave a faint grin. Lord, please understand, he was hurting me. Forgive my sins. Turned an innocent girl into a killer. Should've realized what he had done a lot quicker. 'Cause at the stroke of 12 I walked the night straight into his apartment. I walked right inside and kept his hands to the bed. Teeth out in his mouth so he was silent. Opened his eyes, he was sure surprised. Stood above his body so he couldn't rise. Too late for him to escape and run. So the last thing he ever saw was a bullet from my gun. Walking home from my night occupation, I walked the 46 blocks to his house without any invitation. I walked into our darkened room to jump in and snuggle with him, but as I walked around I found my spot was already taken. I went from a normal pace to his fastest windy river. Should've realized what he had done a lot quicker, yeah. 'Cause at the stroke of 12 I walked the night straight into his apartment. I walked right inside and kept his hands to the bed. Teeth out in his mouth so he was silent. Opened his eyes, he was sure surprised. Stood above his body so he couldn't rise. Too late for him to escape and run. So the last thing he ever saw was a bullet from my gun. Yeah, yeah. And what would my mama say? Would she say that it's okay? And maybe if I'd explain and she would take my side. And people need to understand, he knew he had it coming. He's my guilty victim. So I see every soul was a bullet from my gun. At the stroke of 12 I walked the night straight into his apartment. I walked right inside and kept his hands to the bed. Teeth out in his mouth so he was silent. Opened his eyes, he was sure surprised. Stood above his body so he couldn't rise. Too late for him to escape and run. So the last thing he ever saw was a bullet